Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lucky by Nature. I'm BeastDaemon, and this is episode 3 of the Lucky Strikes Back series. On episode 1, I destroyed Scatted, aka Icebreakers. On episode 2, I had several tries of the Triforce 5 on a couple of servers and didn't kill many dinos, but caused enough havoc to keep them on their toes. But on this episode, we will be concentrating on Desert Rain. They are a husband and wife team, just like Vixen and I. They are very good friends with Henry, and they also belong to the Triforce tribe on server 70 when we got hit. I was on the fence with these guys because the wife is super nice. But thanks to the husband who decided to talk lots of smack about me, not only did it help me get off the fence, but also it caused them to get moved up on the list and to get hit. Now, some people actually believe that the reason I'm going after them is just because of what he said, and that's not actually true. They were on the list. There's 5 tribes that are on the list that I'm going after. So, if I decide to hit a specific tribe, it's usually because of something that they say that makes me move them up on the list. Because initially I was going to hit Henry first and then go down the line, but somebody always says something, and believe it or not, the only person that hasn't said anything that that I have seen anyway is actually Henry. All his friends come to his rescue. All his friends always have something to say, while he kind of sits back in the background, very quiet. And it's these guys' own fault that they're actually being moved up on the list. Plus, it's also nice to take away his support system as well. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get started with episode 3. So enjoy. Man, this is such a nice structure here. I mean, they really did a good job here. I got a couple of golems already there, sitting there, ready to go. And this is tough because I was on the fence with these guys, but the husband, he ended up talking a lot of smack. So sorry, Breezy, but this is gonna have to be done. And unfortunately, you're a package deal. You're gonna have to slap your husband upside the head and keep him in check. Because, this is not good. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to take any pleasure in this, but it has to be done.
I actually went on a retaliation because the best defense is a good offense, and this is how we took the fight to them. So we weren't on the back foot, but they were, and now they want to be mad because they're leading battles and we're not losing anything. Try to get other people involved to do his own dirty work for him. We weren't afraid of him. We didn't back down to the threats, and we stood our ground, blocked every attack that he made. And at the end of the day, guys, this war is actually still going on right now, and I'm only showing you this video because there's so many other tricks and tactics in the store. We hit them with phase 1 stuff, and if I find out that I got kited or any of my friends get kited again, we are going to come back twice as hard and twice as relentless. has nothing. He talks a big game, but he has no ammunition.
Well, guys, that is a whole lot of death there. And you know, right now I'm crying inside. Oh, that Pachyrhino just got killed. It just went down. It just got harvested. Pretty decent level. All right, guys. So, let's see. All right, I'm about to do a trick. That's usually what I do for the tame Gigas. But watch this. And stop. Right there. So you see? It's not fighting back. Pretty sweet. Now watch this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna whack it a few times. I could literally sit here and hit it over and over until I kill it. It's not gonna fight back. And this is what I do whenever I deal with somebody else's Gigas. Even if they're set to not harvest. You know, this is basically what I do. So now, try to figure out what I did. Now let's go and do the same thing to the other one real quick. So there you have it. And this one's taking a look at that RG like it really wants a piece of it. But as you can see, it's not moving. All it's going to do is going to sit there until I tell it to move. But these guys are building a pyramid or something right up on top of us right here. So I am going to go and get a different golem and, you know, just kind of mess it up a little bit. And I'm going to let these guys just sit there for a while until I'm ready to continue on the carnage. So let's go find that golem real quick. So this thing here is mostly made out of thatch. It looks like they were slowly building it. And, you know, I mean, I just feel like I gotta mess it up a little bit. And, you know, once I'm done with this, then they can go back to doing whatever they were doing. But I think it's time that we go and check on the others. Because I think this is messed up enough. So I don't want to do too much damage on this. You know, I mean, there's no need. Just a little bit. But let's go take a look at the bottom one. That one should be going already. And yep, that one is moving again. So that's good. But the other one should still be just sitting there. Because I'm not ready to let that one move yet. I think I'm going to bring in an RG because I really want to take down those Rexes up on top. And I don't want to sit there and... I mean, they're too high. There's no way that this golem is going to bring them down unless I take out the the support on the bottom, and that's just too much trouble for me, because it's gonna have to sit there and beat up these the Rex and that RG. Yeah, you know, and I don't want to deal with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go get an RG. You know, there should be some really close by, and I'll just use that to bring them down. But let me shoot a couple of arrows right in its head, just to show you. See, full control of it. It's not doing anything, and no, there is no like, you know, software or anything like that. So it's nothing like that. What you gotta do is you gotta figure out the mechanics of all these dinos, and that, you know, that's, I guess you could say that's my specialty. I really pay attention to what they do, when they do it. Uh, you know, you know how there's always little things go wrong here and there, and that's basically all it is. So it'll just sit there until we're ready to use them again. So in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all the small stuff with the RG, because as you can see, it does a, oh, look at that, Ascended one just got on. I wonder if he's gonna come and take a look over here. I guess for his friend's sake, I hope he does. But anyway, let's go ahead and take care of all these guys real quick. Alright guys, so I got the golem going again, because this is the last guy that I gotta take down. And so that way we can take care of all of these at the same time. Well, that one went out a little bit further than I expected. I was hoping they'd be a little closer, so that way they could all die at the same time. But at least I got a couple together. Alright guys, so I have been showing you guys some of my tricks, and I know some of you have been trying to figure out how I do them. And some of the solutions you guys come up with are pretty good. There are 3 ways to get a golem in through metal. So can you figure that out? One requires spike walls, and that will probably be the easiest one to figure out, but it's also the hardest to pull off. But also, Vixen and I came up with something to make it fun for our viewers if you all want to get involved or figure this out. There is a mole within Henry's inner circle. And I already mentioned all the people involved in the first episode. So can you figure out who it is? This person reached out to me after they realized that they were lied to and used by Henry. So this person wanted to help me, but I wanted to prove to Henry that I don't need anyone to take them all down. And plus, I like being a lone wolf, unless my wife can get on and help me, but she doesn't really play all that much because she has a lot to take care of in our real life. But I think I've been doing a pretty good job on my own so far. So anyway, this person agreed to be my informant, and that is all that I ask of them. But they don't care if they get found out, so my wife and I pitched this idea to them, and they agreed. We are leaving clues in each of our episode videos as to who the mole is. Can you figure it out? They are having fun as well, trying to stay in the inner circle without getting caught, but the big question is, can Henry figure it out before it's too late? Only time will tell. Alright guys, so we're back at the enclosure where they have all the boss Rexes. The Rexes they use for the boss fights. And I was able to take all of Desert Rain's Rexes out. And you know, they're finishing them up right now. 4 of them came out at one time, which you know, they are pretty tough, so I needed at least 3 golems to be able to deal with them. But anyways, after we wrap this up here, then we got one last place we gotta hit, and that is basically a big massive metal box that they have over there by their main base. So let's take a look at this in slow-mo. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in there. Let's take another different path, different view. Yeah, there's definitely, I would say, at least 20 dinos. So I decided to put a couple of golems in there. because as you can see, they have spiked walls, which that really helped me out. Unfortunately, we don't get to see much if we're up close, so let me go further out. Let's see what we can see from here. Alright, so yeah, they're taking care of business. And they should go all the way around. Yeah, that's what I figured. So they just basically go in a full circle. And I think these are the last of the dinos. And then that's pretty much it, guys. Alright, so yeah, this one was tough, guys. This one was a little tough. All in all, so far I've killed well over 250 dinos that belong to, you know, the Triforce 5. But this one was the hardest for me. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself because, you know, I'm crying inside. So, Desiree, I'm doing this for you. Alright, so maybe it'll make you feel a little bit better. Nope, I don't guess I was meant to die. I guess it was well deserved. So there you have it. See? The art gods are on my side. They won't even let me die for you. And see, it is official. So I'm not in god mode or anything. But anyways, that's it for me on this episode, guys. So until next time, keep surviving. But don't forget, I am going to show you a clip of the next episode. I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. He's so pissed. Holy smoke.
My work saved the human race.